Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMPs here at Lincoln. We are car number 3 here. We got Tyson, Banks, Hauser's out here. Tanner's been really fast in a lot of races we've been in with him. But we got 19 people. I think only 16 make it to the feature. So I'm going to get out here and do some practice laps. And we'll get going for the qualifying and heat races. Alright, let's get going here in qualifying. I ran like the 7th time in practice, so we weren't super fast. Still, everybody's times were pretty close, like a 10th and a half off from first to where I was, so it's not too terrible. This track was super fresh. It's slowly starting to wear in, but it's super bouncy. So it's hard to get like a clean lap because you're bouncing all over the place on the bottom and stuff. Because you want to like hook right on that inside wall pretty much. Get a nice straight line on the exit, but you could see like how the car is bouncing everywhere, and that's gonna mess up our first time, so we'll reset, do it for the second lap because I hit the wall in 3 and 4. That's unfortunate because you got to be so close to that inside wall that you got to risk hitting the X's here pretty much. But now I know we're not going to qualify very well at all because I got to try to play it somewhat safe and hopefully not get an X. I don't have too much of a worry in 1 and 2. It's always 3 and 4 is a lot tougher for me. Yeah, I had to gas it up there a little bit, not hit the wall on the inside for the second lap. Still get an okay time, probably. At 8:98, not as good as I was hoping, actually. I was hoping to get like a 7, but everybody's time seemed to be slowing down from practice because I think our fastest time was like a 6:90 something in practice, and other people had in the 5s. For practice time. So I was hoping to get like a 7, but getting a low 8, that is rough. We qualified very terribly. I think our first lap was going pretty well until we hit the wall, but oh well, it is what it is. We're gonna have to do some work here in the heat races and in the feature, trying to work our way up through the field. All right, we are 8th in heat number 1 here. Top 6 move straight onto the feature, so we need to gain 2 spots here basically. I think did we just gain a row? I can't even tell. Oh my god, they already hit on the inside.
Are you freaking serious, dude?
I don't even know what just happened. He just nailed him. Like, everybody started rolling up and then came to a stop, and that was crazy. Holy crap. That's hilarious. But we got to gain 2 spots here, and hopefully not end up in an early wreck here in the heat race, because this track will cause a bunch of incidents, honestly. So we'll see what we can do here. I seem to have missed the line. And in qualifying, it was like more middle in 1 and 2, and then like a cut down 3 and 4 people were doing, like right where the grip is in 1 and 2, a little bit of a cut down, not much, and 3 and 4 on the entry. Dude, on the like slick.
Murdered from the rear.
Yeah, it was like right on the it was right on the grip, and then a cut down close to the inside wall is what people were doing. So oh boy, here we go. Got to get 2 spots though. We're starting in 8th. People are really tight to each other up there. They like faked the start and now is going. Okay. So that's how we're playing this game today. Try to get the car rotated enough. How to use some brake to get it to rotate and stop going so straight. We're up to 7th though, which is good. Oh, I did not know he was outside. Sorry, I didn't know you were there. I had no clue the 4 was going to be on our outside there. He was so slow through 3 and 4 apparently that we ended up inside of him somehow. Or it was 4th place, my bad. I think it was the 7 car or something like that. But I think we're up to 5th all of a sudden. So that's nice. Just got to try to keep the momentum up in this car right now with the way the track is, because it came out super fresh. And we worked in the bottom a whole bunch. Oh, don't go up and hit the wall. I clipped the wall on the straightaway, so I messed myself up there. Just gotta roll the middle here. Oh, I rolled it way too much. The bumps started getting me sideways. Okay. UPS wants to ship something, apparently. And he wants to ship us. I cannot get this car rotated right now. Like, I'm turning in like I have been in practice and stuff, and it does not want to rotate. I don't know if it's because of the bumps or what on the track. It's kind of crazy. I love when this track gets really slicked off, though. I don't necessarily like it as much when it's more tacky. 2 laps here. We got to get 1 spot. 20 car up there messed up. There was no wreck though. There was a bunch of people getting together and everything, but there was no wreck. Oh, he sent it. We might be able to get under him here in 3 and 4. He's going to have the momentum, though, on the outside, so that's unfortunate. We're going to have to go to the Consi and get a top 4 in the Consi, so messed up too much when we were in 5th. We should have been able to transfer, but I messed up way too much there. Should have had it, but it is what it is. I messed up going into turn 1 big time one time, and that did us in, so going to have to go to the Consi and advance from there. Alright, not where we wanted to be. We're in the Consi. We're starting on pole at least, which is a positive, but just got to finish top 4. I think there's only 7 of us in the Consi here. I can see real quick. Yeah, there's only 7 of us here, so we only got to finish top 4 of this. We should be able to win this, I hope, but us being car 3, we are definitely struggling much more than we should be here. I usually do pretty decent at this track, I feel like, but we are just struggling today. I don't know why. I did fine in practice, but we had a much slicker track, and I felt more comfortable with that, but a super fresh track was not great for us. It was super bumpy as well. The bumps are what really kill me. I'm not used to a super bumpy dirt track. Not very good on that. Just got to get more used to it. We just don't get it that often. But we just got to get a good jump here being in the lead. Just get out to the lead and hopefully ride, and they'll probably wreck behind me or something, hopefully. But we're coming to the green here. We're going to be starting in the back of the feature if we do make it, and we're going to have to make moves from there. But hopefully just avoid the wrecks, if anything, in the AMA, and we just have to make it here first. Try to get a decent start, because the green flag wants to come out early in like turn 3 and 4 here, so you got to go a little early so the green flag doesn't start you before you want to start. We actually had a huge jump there, which was awesome. Did not get it rotated in turn 1 once again. This car really just does not want to rotate too much when I try to enter too high. That's why I like ripping the bottom of this track, which I'll probably do a lot of that in the feature. I'm hoping this middle slicks off more. Might have to run middle early and then work our way back down to the bottom, honestly. Try to make passes. But I'm just trying not to go and break my tires anywhere. Just play this nice and safe, basically. And just keep the car away from any sort of danger is my goal. I'm just entering in the slick, keeping it a little sideways, but then trying to keep the car straight through the center and exit of the corners here. Honestly, shouldn't have been in the Consi, but I messed up too much in 1 and 2, and I should have just done something like this more or less so I didn't do that huge mess up that we had. Sometimes you just gotta play it safe instead of try to go fast. And sometimes playing it safe will go fast, honestly. Running 16-1 right now. This lap's already gonna be worse, it feels like. Just the 1 and 2 did not feel good. Felt like we were too sideways there. But I'm honestly just trying to work in this middle even more if we can. It was about the same amount of a 1. It was a little bit slower of a 1, not terrible. Going down the backstretch shows is so bumpy. You get a low exit, and it really just wants to bounce everywhere. Got way too tight in 3 and 4. You can see in the lap time it was much worse. It was a 4 that time. Got 1 on the bottom. We just need to avoid anybody that's wrecked too, is the other thing. They reset though, which is nice. At least they got off the track. 0.52, that was pretty solid. But I definitely am going to be working a lot of the bottom, I think, in the feature. Probably early on we'll try the middle. Well, I think we're going to be starting on the bottom, so we might have to go bottom early. Just to try to avoid everybody from bundling up in turn 1. Because once these tires get a little bit of heat in them, it drives pretty well like this. It feels like it drives pretty good once you have a little bit of heat in the tires just early on for the first like 5 laps or so. Sometimes it just wants to get super tight for no reason. Like it just does not want to rotate on entry. But we'll get the Consi win, which is solid. I think that's going to start us 13th out of 16 in the feature. So we'll be starting on the bottom, and we'll just have to deal with it from there and try to work our way forward. Hopefully we can end up like top 8-ish. Try to gain like 5-6 spots out of that, and we'll see what we can do. Well, just to think about it, we qualified technically like 15th because we started 8th in Heat 1. We are starting the main in 13th, so that's already a gain of 2 spots from where we qualified, which is nice. But we definitely could have been starting like 9th in this race, which would have been a lot better. If we could have stayed in that 5th position is my main thing. Like, I just completely messed up turn 1. I hate running the high side in turn 1. 3 and 4, I could do it a little bit better, but 1 and 2, I do not like the top side at all. I've literally like flipped over that wall and gone through the fence and it resets you to the pits. I've done that at this track before. I don't remember if it was in a UMP or if it was in like a super or something like that, but I've definitely done it in turn 1. So I'm always hesitant to go up there because you hit the wall and then you get bugged into it badly. Like you get hit back around and you go flipping up over it. It's not fun, but we'll see what we can do here. Coming around for 1 to green. There might be a big pile up going into turn 1, so we're in the back. We only got 1 car behind us, so hopefully that will get a little bit of room and not barreled into, hopefully. We'll see what happens here off the start of the race. I'm just going to try to hook the bottom mainly in 1 and 2 and probably 3 and 4 until we get single filed out and see what we can do. We're sleeping back here. Try and just drag the brake, get as low as possible. Outside. We're already by like 5 people. Clear. If we can get to the line, that'd be huge. Because if we can get to the line before a caution comes out, that'd be awesome. And yep, getting ran over. Kind of
in that John Deere
figured that out.
Grip, bro.
How do we manage that?
Huh? Yeah, we moved it to 10th from 13th in 1 lap. That was huge. And we get a caution. We have to let the 6 car by. Not sure 100% why. I guess they were in front of us barely. I think they were the cause of the caution, I want to say. They might be going to the pits, so we may not have to let them by, actually. So I think we're going to be up in 9th. We're going to be back on the bottom for this restart. And see if we can just roll it again. We already gained 4 spots out of this. All right. Oh, it says we're actually on the outside. I don't know why. I thought we'd be in 9th. Maybe we're in 8th, actually.
Appreciate it.
I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're in 8th. Oh, interesting. I think Tyson dropping gave us a position there. Actually, I didn't notice. So that actually moves us to the outside, which is actually where I would rather not be on the restart. I was actually really happy with being in 9th because I could just try to hook the bottom again. Oh, delayed green. We're not going this time. Somebody stopped on track probably and brought the pace truck back out. And they were just flying up there. Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. I think that's 2nd place that jumped away up there. Trying to get everybody to catch up to him.
Hey, Dylan, you're blinking pretty bad, bro.
But now we're getting ready to go. And we're off.
Green flag.
Just try not to do anything too stupid here. We got it to rotate. That's the good thing.
Clear if you need it.
Oh boy. My car was tight, but the guy on my outside got tight. The guy got under. I got in like the middle 3 wide there by accident. Did not really mean to. I need to like Scandinavian flick this thing in the corners, I guess, more. Because just trying to turn in and letting off a little bit's not working like it was in practice and stuff.
Thanks, Donovan. He's one of me.
I think we're up until like 6th or 7th right now. I think we're in 7th. Yeah. 7th, I'll take that. Oh boy, they're hitting up there. We're 3 wide. Got 2 wide. I'm gonna try and roll the bottom and another restart. I think one of those guys that ended up, we were 3 wide on coming off that corner, just died, or Hauser just died. I'm not sure what just happened. That's unfortunate. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're in 5th now. All of a sudden, that is absolutely crazy. What a turn of events this race has had for us. We started back in 13th, coming through the Consi, and now we're top 5. We are on the inside here, which is great. Hopefully we can get a good start on this bottom. try to hook the inside like we did that first lap. But I don't know how we ended up top 5 after all that. Like, we've just avoided everything so far.
It's actually exciting.
Almost been in a couple of bad incidents, but we've saved it and not gotten into anybody, really. I don't even know if I have a 2X, maybe from getting hit from behind earlier. Nope, we got a 0X, so that showed me right there, thank you. Oh, I got way too sideways, way too up in the middle. That was an accident. Did not hit the bottom well enough. Turned in a little late there. I'm not gonna try to go 3 wide there. 3 wide here is a bad idea. He's trying to slide up on that dude, but I think just hooking the bottom's a little faster. If he doesn't cut my nose off, that'd be nice. Just try and get that real nice grip on the bottom there off of turn 2 and 4 is my main goal. Oh, he's running the bottom. Oh, and we get a 2X at that somehow. That's a dumb 2X. But he got the wall and that slowed him up. 17 bounced off the wall hard there. They're fighting for the lead super hard. Just trying to watch out for that because they're like going crazy on each other up there.
I got wheel damage.
Unfortunate. Oh, I think that's 7. Oh, that's the 17. I think that said he has wheel damage. Unfortunate. You got to rotate there. But it might be like front left to where it turns sometimes, doesn't turn sometimes. So we're up to 4th now. I don't know how he's still driving that thing. That's honestly impressive.
Bro, you've got a car low. You made the mistake of hitting the wall. I don't know why you come back down the track.
I think that might be the guy that doesn't have control.
You ran into me, dude. And I got wheel damage, so I'm just fighting for my life.
Unfortunate. Wheel damage is the easiest thing to get in these things, and it sucks.
I was. That's why you hit me.
No, that was on you.
The middle is working pretty well for us right now. Not too high, not too low. Just kind of going through the slick and just trying to keep the car straight. It's working really well for me right now. Shockingly. Messed up turn 1. It didn't want to rotate. I was doing the same thing I did the last couple laps, and that time it didn't want to rotate. I feel like I need to do my low 1 and 2 and that middle to higher in 3 and 4. Like going a little lower. Either right on the wall or right there seemed pretty okay. I was fine with that. Kind of going straight through the slick area there, but it's not super slick at all. Like it looks like it, but it's not that bad. Some guys with a lot of damage leaving. Ooh, we got to his inside. I think he might have smacked the wall or messed up turn 1 or something. He's running us low on the straights, cool. Because he could have gone up by the wall. Instead, he was like, he had a half a car or a car length like above him that he could have gone to. Just trying not to, okay. Go to the wall, please, Jesus. That's kind of ridiculous on the front stretch. Like, he does not want to go up to the wall at all for us to get under him, even though we're fully under him there. Yeah, look how far off the wall he is. You can get a car on his outside coming on off the turn 4 there. So that's how he's gonna race us, so that's fun. I don't know if he's mad that we got in the back of him earlier, but it's only because he hit the inside wall and we were right behind him. Like, I checked up and everything and didn't spin him out. Oh, unlike that guy. He didn't lift. I heard him in the gas when we got hit there. Like, I'm literally just partial throttle through this, trying to keep the car straight, and other people are just sending it into the corner. That's the outcomes of this track, though. That always happen. This track, Weed Sport, Williams Grove, USA, all the tight tracks on the schedule. Kern that we just raced in the supers was crazy as well. It went a little bit better than I expected, honestly. Like, clean wise. Result wise, actually I got lucky with that in the fixed supers we got really lucky with, I feel like. Wonder if I just go super low, if we can get that low exit. If that will be good or not. So I really like that mid in 3 and 4. It looks like I'm catching him in front of us a little bit with that mid 3 and 4, honestly. That super bottom 1 and 2 on the exit is fast as well. So I can get on the throttle much better and get the car straighter earlier. See if we can just like rip the inside wall. Oh yeah, inside wall is nice. If you could hit it just right like that. He comes off the turn 4 so terrible. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to pass him if he's gonna be that low on a straightaway, honestly. We got fully under him here. That's crazy. I went too hard in the turn 1. I think we could have almost cleared him there off of turn 2 if I hit that right. Slow it up too early. Let's try to roll it down here. 2 more laps. That might get him. Just barely. Got by him super clean too. Love to see that. I'm gonna go a little harder into turn 1, so hopefully we don't get hit. Try to cut it on the inside like I wanted to run. And we're gonna get a top 3 out of this thing, unless we get hit here. I just sent it a little harder sideways because I saw him coming.
Awesome.
Yeah, good race. Hell yeah, we'll get a top 3 out of that, starting 13th. I will take that. That was a damn good run. I don't know how we ended up top 3, but I will take it there. That was nuts. And that pass at the end was awesome. Like, I love when the track gets super slick like this, like I was saying, because you could run that real inside line, and I was catching them doing it too. I think it was a lap before. Yeah, this one, we were so far back from him. I just cut way inside, hug it by the inside wall, caught all the way side by side with him. Didn't run super inside 3 and 4, kind of stay with that middle cut down. And he just comes so far off the wall and off turn 4, I just have to keep it as low as possible so we don't get hit again because we lost so much time last time. Overshot turn 1 a little bit there. Got side by side with him because he got sideways as well. I started braking too early for 3 and 4, so I just had to kind of like slow roll it straight. And I wanted to come off super low again so we didn't get hit. And then I really hugged the inside really well here in 1 and 2, just about as perfect as we could. Smacked the left front just barely. Cleared them in 1 and 2. Sent it a little bit in 3 and 4 to run that middle, and then I was a little scared of getting hit in the rear end, so I didn't like slow up for turn 1 as much. I kind of like sent it in low, but kind of fast, so I would slide up a little bit in case he sent it under, like not under us, but like try to get under us, but he'd probably hit the wall. In 3 and 4, he was sending it, so I sent it a little harder and got sideways there, but that was crazy. We ended out of that with only a 2x, and I will take that. There was so much that happened there off the start of the race, which was crazy, and we passed so many people in this first turn. I don't know what happened, but everybody started hitting in this first turn. It was further back, actually. I don't even know where it was. Oh yeah, there was a huge wreck turn 1. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see. Like, we were starting even further back on the bottom here. I just want to see what transpired back here because I have no clue what even happened. I just was on the inside wall and everybody on the outside was not turning and wrecking up into the wall. Everybody hitting each other. That dude has a broken left front and then getting hit again. I think the other 77 had a broken left front as well. So there was a quick caution. Oh, is this really broken? No, don't be broken. Oh, that's broken. I'm so sad. The incident thing is broken. I can't go through any of the incidents. So we were able to stay out of all the trouble, which was really great. But we started all the way back in 13th and worked our way up to 3rd. We got the hard charger for the day by far. And a lot of guys like got wrecked out of that and were a ton of laps down. So I will take that turnaround. That was amazing. Ripping the inside is a ton of fun to me. I thought we were just gonna be super struggling and be like close to a top 10, and I would have considered that an okay day. But hey, we made it all the way to a top 3. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. We still end up gaining at 54 out of that race too, with 34.60 SOF. Lost a little bit of safety getting that 2x, and I think in the consi we had none, and then I think our heat we might have had 2 as well, so we kind of had 4 overall. Oh, and in practice we had 2 because the 8 car like hit the inside wall and I was right behind him and I got a 2x off of him. So we had multiple different incidents throughout the day, but I'm happy with how we did. The 9 car qualified pole pretty much led most of the laps, I want to say. Him and the 16 kind of went back and forth. Oh no, actually they did not. He led 27. I was looking at the laps wrong, my bad. I think Hauser may have led a couple laps. Brian, it says, led one. Oh yeah, he was the 17. He fell back there at the end. Or no, the 4 did. I think he was the John Deere car. He led 1 lap. It says this guy, I don't even know if he was up there or not. He started 10th. I think he might have been like a weird glitch with the cautions saying he led a lap. But hey, I'll take a top 3 out of that, gaining 54 as well. Get back over 5,200, which is awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that race. That was a crazy one. Definitely did not expect to end up top 3. I was, like I said in the beginning of the feature, I was gonna be happy with a top 8 out of that. So that was awesome. Huge comeback for us, which is great, and I was just happy with the result because last week at Williams Grove, I think it was, we got so screwed over, and I absolutely love that track. So thought it was gonna be a couple weeks in a row we struggled, but we actually had a huge comeback and avoided all the wrecks here for the most part, which was awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.